Hello and welcome back. Today we are going to be doing an addition on a stamped patio with a flagstone pattern. On this project there were a few notable things. One was we wanted to make sure that we matched the stamp pattern, and then the second one was we wanted to make sure that we matched the elevations of the existing patio so that we could have proper drainage. So first, matching the pattern, we actually got pretty lucky because I took a picture of it and then I went over to the concrete supply who offers stamp rentals and I said, I'm trying to match this pattern. What do you got? Fortunately, they had the exact pattern that we needed. And the second one was matching the elevation. So when you think about a standard of 1/4 inch per foot, by the time we got into the corner of the house up there, we were kind of running out of room, but fortunately we had enough room to be able to match the existing slope of the patio all the way up into the corner with the new patio. And I put that 2x4 along the house to use as a guide to make sure that we didn't get any low spots or didn't get off of what our slope needed to be to make it continuous. And then after that, as you can see, we just screed it right off. We got our guys on the come-alongs. They were learning, but they figured it out pretty quickly. We did have one somewhat of an unexpected challenge, but it does happen. By the time that we got this load of concrete, it had already been sitting in the truck for about an hour. And typically, from the point that it's batched to the point that it's discharged, you don't want it to be any more than an hour and a half or 90 minutes. So this did not give us a lot of time to get it in place, and it actually ended up getting pretty sticky, so it took a little while to be able to float it out, get the cream worked back up to the top. But you always need to be prepared for situations like that, and there's a couple different chemicals and things that you can use that can really save you, and one of those is a finishing aid. If you get to the point where it starts curing a little bit too much for you to be able to work up enough pace, you hit it with a finishing aid, and you're not adding any additional water to be able to make it easier to finish. It brings that surface back, and the chemicals that are in the finishing aid do not weaken the surface, they actually strengthen the surface. Unlike if you were to add water to make it easier to finish, you would actually be weakening your surface. And in a case like this, when you're coming back then and stamping the surface of it, if you added water, you could potentially risk damaging the surface enough that it may cause surface defects such as crazing, spalling, or air bubbles, which can then destroy your whole product. And that's pretty much the end of the video. Doing stamped concrete's a lot of fun. Once this one was cured after 30 days, we came back and stained the entire new and old patio one color, sealed it so that the whole thing looked like it was one piece and had always been there from the start. So thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.